What's good, YouTube? We back at you again. For this particular segment, we want to do the prediction of the Anthony Joshua. Man, honestly, man, let me just stop, man. There really ain't no prediction. No breakdown really to be made here. There's, of course, going to be a prediction, but there's really no breakdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just Dominic Breazeale is trash. You know what I'm saying? Him, what's the other cat? Gerald Washington. Them boys trash, bro. Them boys trash. But out of the two trash cans, I'm going to pick Gerald Washington as the better fighter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had waste material, I would throw my shit away in the Gerald Washington trash can before I throw my shit away in the Dominic Breazeale trash can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just looks better.
Yeah.
It looks better. So, yeah, man, we'll do some stats. Fuck it. Anthony Joshua is 26 years old. He's 16-0 with 16 knockouts. And he's the current IBF Heavyweight Champion. Dominic Breazeale is 30 years old. He's 17-0 with shaking his head. He's 17-0 with 15 knockouts. And he's the former United States representative in the 2012 London Olympics. Now let's not get too out of hand here. This is boxing.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Anthony Joshua does have a lot of flaws. I've gone over his flaws in a lot of the previous videos. One of the main things is that he's completely stagnant. His feet are made out of stone. His defense is lackluster. I still think his chin is yet to have been tested, other than Dylan White testing it early in their fight. So there's a lot of things that Anthony Joshua can work on. But I don't think Dominic Breazeale exploits any of those fucking problems. Simply because I don't think he lasts long enough in the fight to be able to exploit any of those fucking problems.
I don't even think he has the skill to be able to exploit those particular problems. And right now with Joshua, it probably won't take much skill because he is pretty green. But I don't even think Dominic Breazeale has that.
Nah, man. If you look at Dominic Breazeale's last fight, you got Amir Mansour. He did win by Amir Mansour retiring in his corner due to he bit his tongue or some shit like that. But and we gotta give credit to Dominic Breazeale because he is the guy that landed the punch that fucked up my man's jaw, his tongue. I've heard conflicting reports. Wherever the fuck it is, my man retired because of a punch that Dominic Breazeale threw. Right?
Yeah.
But leading up to that punch. Dominic Breazeale was getting the motherfucking breaks
beat off
his ass, bruh. It was disgusting. Like, it was like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's that fight. Then there is a fight that he actually lost, but he got the hometown promotional cooking, being a PBC fighter when he fought Fred Cassie, the fight right before that.
I was so mad.
So mad, bro. I think we did a video on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fred Cassie beat the shit out of Dominic Breazeale. Should have been a Fred Cassie win. Easy work. You know what I'm saying? And then the fight before that, I'ma just say his name. Yasamani Consuegra. Nobody knows him. He got the TKO on the cat. Nobody knows him. As far as I'm concerned, it was Ben Affleck. Point being, you know what I'm saying? Point being, in the last two fights that he had against guys that people fairly know who they are, he did terrible. And these are guys that are, in my opinion, I think Amir Mansour gives Anthony Joshua some problems, but I think Anthony Joshua eventually beats him. So in my opinion, these are two guys that are lesser in skill than the guy that he's facing today. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'd agree with that.
So, there's really nothing to say. Anthony Joshua's last three fights, Charles Martin, Dillian White, and some motherfucker named Gary Cornish. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows. Somebody knows. You know this nigga, Gary Cornball?
I thought you was about to say Coleman, to be honest with you.
You know what I'm saying? If nobody knows the cat, but that's not the point. The point is Joshua Martin, Dylan White, you know what I'm saying? Those guys give Dominic Breazeale problems. You know what I'm saying? And he beat those guys easily.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh no, man! Like I said, I got in this prediction. This video about to be like 6 minutes long straight up, dog. My prediction: Anthony Joshua knockout within 4 rounds. If Brazil lasts longer than 6 rounds, we need to reevaluate how we rank Anthony Joshua.
Oh yeah.
Straight up.
I'm gonna agree with that. I'm gonna give Dominic Breazeale the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say Anthony Joshua in 5 rounds.
5. Okay.
And I'm gonna also say that if Dominic Breazeale makes it past 5, then Anthony Joshua could have some problems.
Absolutely.
Okay. The one thing that I've seen with Dominic Breazeale is if you beating his ass past 5 rounds, then that pretty much means that motherfucker not going nowhere. He's the one thing I've seen from him that I'm gonna actually give him a little credit for is once he adjusts to the shots that you hitting him with, they like I said, he in for the long haul. Amir Mansour was, just murking his ass. I was actually watching the fight and I was like, yo, they need to stop this, man. This is not cool. You know? Like, that's how I was watching it. But eventually, I started seeing that Dominic Breazeale was adjusting to his shots.
Right.
And, I believe, I want to say Amir may have dropped him at some point in that fight. I'm not sure. But like I said, he's just one of them cats, man, that can take a punch. I mean, like I said, once he gets used to it, he pretty much is in for the long haul. So Joshua needs to get him in the first 5. I do have some questions about Joshua's stamina as well.
Absolutely.
I'm not really sure where it stands, but I want to say he's still a young fighter and he tends to get excited.
Absolutely.
And when he hits you with some shit and he knows that, it could rock you or whatever, kind of like in the Dillian White fight. In the Dillian White fight, he did a great job, don't get me wrong, but I also thought that he was becoming a little winded. He was starting to get a little winded, and then he got Dillian White out of there. Now, with that being said, he did his thing the whole fight. Like, he didn't look bad. I'm not criticizing his performance, but I do believe that he was getting just a tad bit winded before he got Dillian White out of there. But will any of that play a factor in this fight? I don't expect it to. I hope it doesn't, because Dominic Breazeale is trash. I really don't like Dominic Breazeale. He's what I would label big for nothing when it comes to a heavyweight. I don't even like his fundamentals, and I don't want to be really crucial on any fighter, but I honestly don't like his fundamentals. I think that for him to be that big, that tall, that long, he doesn't really have a nice, good, crispy jab,
Nope. He just throws it. It's like, dog. It's so fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Dog. That nigga's whack, bro.
Yes, that's exactly what he does. Even when he lets his right hand go, it's not that big heavyweight right hand that I want to see. I mean, I've tried to look for certain things in Dominic Breazeale and place him in the current heavyweight division. Yeah. I've tried to say, okay, well, he does this good, he does that good, but I can't find anything with him. I mean, he is literally a byproduct of PBC.
Yep.
I mean, it's written, he has it probably somewhere on him. You know what I mean? Made in PBC or some shit like that. I'm convinced of it.
Yep. Yeah, I agree, man. Like, look, and it's a foregone conclusion for me. I feel Anthony Joshua runs through him, and
Absolutely.
In recent news, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua have been exchanging words back and forth. Anthony Joshua saying that he'll come to the United States to fight Deontay Wilder. Yeah, I know. That's your man's right there. He said
what was
that. He said he will come to the U.S. and fight Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder, he said, yeah, I'm looking for Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua after he beats the shit out of Chris Arreola. He said he ain't even looking for Alexander Povetkin, giving that cheater another shot.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. He wants one of these two guys. So I'm doing what every fighter out there should not be doing. I'm no longer
Yeah.
a fighter anymore, so I could do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm looking past the current challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm looking past Dominic Breazeale, and I'm saying I can't wait to see Joseph Parker, who is the #1 contender, right? He is the guy he's supposed to be fighting the winner of this fight. So I'm waiting to see Joseph Parker, Anthony Joshua. I'm waiting to see Anthony Joshua, David Haye, who is, I believe, the #2 or the #3 ranked IBF fighter right now. I'm waiting to see Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, or fucking Luis Ortiz, possibly. Dominic Breazeale, and get him out of here.
Oh yeah.
Get him out.
That's it. Let me add this though, 2K. I also want to see one of our boys posted it, I believe, on the boxing forum. I also want to see Deontay Wilder and David Haye.
Oh hell yeah! I've been
I also
saying
want
that.
to see that. So let's get it popping, man. Let's get it popping. I mean, the heavyweight division is starting to heat up. The names are becoming more known, and it doesn't seem like a guy like Deontay Wilder is going to back down from anybody. So we have the potential to see some very good fights, some very, very good fights. Granted, he get past Chris Arreola.
And on that note, all right, YouTube, do what you do in the comment section and be real. This is real talk for real fans. 1.